I'm here. Welcome. Thanks for joining me. Gotta do the lipstick. Lipstick has to go on. Man. Today, poor connection. Poor connection. Okay, I don't know what's going on with that. It says poor connection. Hang on. Just bear with me. Bear with me. Okay. Currently unavailable. Holy shit. Hang on, everybody. Shit is going crazy. Be with me. My brain just had a brain fart. Maybe it's back on again. Are you guys? Okay, let me go off. I'll be back. Should be okay now. And I am not sure about YouTube because sorry, live chat is currently unavailable on my live chat. Crazy. Okay, I know this has to do with what happened to Google and with Google being out. So I'm sorry if I lost the live stream earlier, but I got to tell you, was it last week? Was it last week? Hello, hello, hello. Where Google went down, Google Cloud and everything went down. And it was, I think, today's Thursday, so it was last week, probably Wednesday, Thursday of last week, and they still haven't sorted it out. So a lot of people lost a lot of their information, or like chats don't always work. Sometimes you can't get your full connection and stuff like that. And that was last week. They still haven't gotten out all the bugs to that. And my sources have told me it wasn't a hack. It was it had nothing to do with somebody trying in and hacking Google or Google Cloud or anything else. It had to do with something higher up that was really working or really grabbing information. So that's what I know. That's what I know. Crazy things I know. Crazy information I receive and get. And that. So what do we have going on today? We have the cosmic energy. So let's look into that today because it is where I'm tapping into the stormy heart of today. It is. And with the astrology. And it's a big energy that's brewing right now. And I'm going to distill it all and expand it. We're on the eve of the summer solstice, which is tomorrow. And Stonehenge, I mean, they're 8 hours ahead of us in England. So they started at night. They usually start around 8 o'clock at night. And then they go till the sunrise. So it's a full festival and it's free for anybody who wants to go to it. It's a full festival. It's a full crazy affair. One day, baby, one day. But today we have the Saturn, Jupiter, Neptune square. We have the yacht with Mars, Saturn, Neptune, Pluto. It is a paradoxal energies floating through. We have it. What will they? what's going on. You're getting so many different information, but we're basically in it, baby. We're in it. And the power gate of this Cancer energy that's coming in, with Mars there, or Mars has moved on. Mars is in Virgo, but this Cancer energy with Jupiter there, I should say, is going to be crazy. It's going to be a wild ride of the cosmic waves, as if we haven't been through. But this is like we are coming into this fullness, right? So with this moon in Aries and it's past Saturn, so feeling like ready to move on, but still carrying on tension. So we're ready to move, we're ready to go, we're ready to expand, right? But there's a classic push and pull between expansion and structure. And this finger of God that is forming is requiring precise action amidst confusion. That's what it's doing. And I know many people, they're like, well, we're tired of hearing this. We're tired. You can't spiritually bypass this stuff. And this is what's getting to me. It's like so many people are like, yeah, we know it's pressure. We know it's all this. We just, we know. Fine. Well, what are you doing about it? Like, what are you doing about it? Are you working with this energy? Are you allowing for the downloads to come in? Or are you spiritually bypassing? And that's the big part, is how many people are just sort of like, yeah, oh yeah, I got it. Let me go on. No, if you're thinking that, or if that's what you're doing, you're going to get a big slap in the face, right? So this is like a big 2x4 coming in. It's going to slap you. And this is the first quarter square of the larger cycle, which began in 2020 at 0 degrees Aries. Now in Cancer versus Aries, we have Jupiter in Aries, wants safety, wants comfort. It's saying, I don't want to deal with the craziness of this world. This is what I want, and I want to expand it. Saturn, Aries, wants bold moves. It wants leadership, yet imposes roadblocks to test your will. Right. And that's what we're getting. We're getting these roadblocks. We're getting these tests that are coming in on where we want to go. I know with myself, my own physical body, the rashes that are coming out, the family issues that are going on. This is a test of will. This is like standing up and saying, no, we're not going to do this anymore. And it's a wild seesaw. And we're questioning, are we growing or being stopped? Is this intuition or is this fear? What's going on? It's both. That's the trap and that's the gift. And this Yod, this Mars as a pinpoint, as Mars is at 1 degree Virgo, is in a quincunx to Pluto and Saturn, forming a Yod, a squeaky hinge, right? And we're the ones that are going to hold this together. This is like trying to align a laser beam with a wonky mirror. So fix what you can, methodically, humbly, and serve the right task. Don't try to outmaneuver. Don't try and think, I don't have to do that. And the door is hanging on one hinge. Maybe I could wait till tomorrow and do it. And by that time, the door is fallen. There's no perfect path, only the most aligned in being in our integrity choices in the moment. We're being redefined, and don't expect like a full clarity. Like, here comes the overhead projector and here comes the slide and it's going to show us on a screen. Or you're going to go walking down and there it is. It's all written out for you. Expect the progress through the fog. So the road is there for us. The road is happening. We just have to trust and follow it. And as the moon just passed Saturn, leaving behind emotional restrictions, karmic heaviness, and the sense of feeling deeply is somehow unsafe. Now in Aries, we want motion, clarity, independence, but we are still digesting everything. So don't trip out. Feel the feelings, but don't let them drive you. feel them, acknowledge them. If you're unable to process them, come into the spirit, come and give it up to the Holy Spirit. Ask for inner peace and a miracle. Because this moon led, this moon, we want it to lead, lead you. It wants to support you. And we want you to embody the courage and not be reactive and go into the fear. It's easy to go into the fear right now because we just, fully have entered the strategic plans of World War III. And that's scary. We're entering into a time that's going to be a crisis when we, in feeding our family and how we're going to feed our family and what that's going to look like over the coming months. So if you go to oh, God, my brain. This is the other thing is that I sidetrack, menopause. I just reposted it, and it's funny because I was just reading about it, and it popped up on my TikTok about a doctor talking about dyslexia and menopause and how it can make dyslexia and that brain fog even more. And I was just like, oh my God, I was just reading about this when I'm doing for my menopause series that I'm going to be doing in September. And I'm like, holy shit, that makes so much sense. Because I know for myself, and it makes you feel like you are like losing it and that you are like full on dementia city, but you're not. It's just your hormones are just going out of whack. And I do what I'm doing and trying to think of, think of the market, right? My brain just goes, market? What kind of market? It's not a flea market, you know. It's a market where all the farmers market. That's what it is. So I have to go through all of these scenarios in my head in figuring out what kind of market it is. And it is a farmers market. If you can go oh, the joys. Let me have a sip of coffee. The other thing, if you've come to me for hair advice or makeup advice, this isn't the blog for you. Just another FYI. So, if you can go to farmers markets and you can start loading up on stuff, this is what you need to do. Or if um, like what I want to do now, I don't like to can. Sorry, my canner people. But what I want to do is get freezer bags and freeze my tomatoes and stuff like that, and veggies and things like that. So that's what I want. I don't have a air dryer. I don't have a freeze dryer. I don't have any of that stuff. I have a freezer. That's what I'm going to do. Because I know people are going to say, well, why don't you air dry it? Why don't you do this? But I try and do it the most simplest way I can do it. So, anyways, going back to a farmer's market. This is a time if you can go to a farmer's market and if you can start stocking up on things. Because you're going to find, especially in the fall, and I'm giving my warning out now because people are going to fall for this little spell that is being placed upon us about the war, about the world going to hell in a handbasket, and all of this. When I can see this, yeah, I can see all of that that's happening. I can see the gray. The gray is over here. The gray is all of that noise that's happening. But in front of me is a path, and the path is a beautiful brick path that is going forward, and we just have to keep our eyes. There's a light beyond the horizon that we have to trust in, that light beyond the horizon. So in trusting that, that means that we do the things that we need to do. Some people are totally up on it. Some people are fabulous little preppers out there, and they have 5 freezers, and their freezers are stacked full. They're they have their they have their dry room with all their dry goods, and they have their canning room with all their canned goods, and it's all organized. And I love those people because they inspire me. And I look at what they're doing, I'm saying, oh my God, I wish I could be like that. But I know within my bones is just like, yeah, it just looks so good. But That's not my calling. That's not where I'm going. I am your spiritual advisor coming in here with the 411 of the astrology, here to help to guide you, to give you workshops and all of that. That's my job. I'm going to own it. That's my job. So we have this. This is where we can't trip out. We got to embody and we got to look at that courage. The Venus in Taurus, it's dignified, but it's sluggish. Like she's not getting any action. Venus ain't getting what she wants to get while she's in there. You know, she knows Uranus is there and she's like, well, that's the old guy and he really doesn't give me what I really want. So she's not aspecting much and she's feeling like she's just lounging with snacks and old regrets. That's what it is. She's just lounging. Oh well, might as well have my, my iced coffee this morning, and oh, life is just another drive down Rodeo. Oh, my life is so boring. You know? So over the weekend, she's gonna come into a trine with Pluto, but the energy shifts towards transformative love, embodiment, pleasure, deep values. So until then, we got to be patient with the pleasures and with what we have. Don't force it. Let it ripe. It's like people who pick like cherries early, or if you're going out of, if you've ever owned an orchard, there's times when you got to go out and pick, right? And especially, with apples and stuff like that, or even grapes. You got to, if you're making ice wine, you got to wait for that frost. And when that frost hits, you got to be out there to pick the grapes. So you got to let it ripen. You got to know the time and don't try and push it. Know that God is guiding you. And when you're on this path and you're trusting it, even with all the emotions and the overwhelmness and the craziness that's coming in, know that you're being trust in that guidance. And if you're getting emotional, if you're getting overwhelmed with it, then go sit in nature. Honestly, sit your ass beside a fucking tree. Sit on some grass. Take your shoes off. Summer's tomorrow. Embrace it. Because, yeah, you're going to feel unhinged. And that's because the hinge is you. Be calm. This Jupiter-Saturn weather, right? It's a system. Honor confusion as a sacred disorientation. I am. The sun in Gemini says, look at all sides. Don't get paralyzed, right? The reason I do some of the things, like right now, if you want July and August for the Sacred Summer Series, it's $50. For the, it's $75, I mean, for the two, and $50 for if you just want July. It's self-directed. It's there for you. If you're utilizing it, tell the people around you. Spread the word, please. This is what, I want. I want to spread this out. The more people that know that can come and join, the more this is going to become an even bigger community of growth and expansion. And in doing that, we are setting up these beautiful little hubs all over so that you're going to be that aid to help people. I have people come back to me and like, I journey clubbed somebody today. And I laugh. And if you have never taken my journey club, you'll understand. If you haven't, you won't understand. But if you have, you will understand that you journey clubbed somebody today. And that's the thing, is that because you were able to use the skills and the tools that were in your toolbox to help that person. So our closing mantra, because my husband brought me my lovely breakfast and I'm going to eat it. I walk through the wild uncertainty, not with answers, but with faith. I ground into the now. I clean one corner. I bless the mess. I trust the light. Whew. That's a big mantra. I walk through the wild uncertainty, not with answers, but with faith. I ground into the now. I clean one corner. I bless the mess. I trust the light. I just felt like Dr. Wayne Dyer. Oh, as I said that, just like, oh, just felt that beautiful energy of Wayne. Anyways, I'm sending you guys out so much love today. It's one of the it's another cray cray kind of day. It's one of those days. So go out, have a blessed one. May the Lord and Lady watch over and bless each and every one of you and all you say and all you be and all you do. And take everything in stride. God bless.